Sure, there's no single tool. The key is to be flexible and to use different tools as the situation in our countries is changing. I'll share some of the instruments that we used in our work. First of all, of course, it's strengthening your organization, strengthening your support base, increasing recognition, public recognition of your leaders, of the movement, so that your messages resonate with more people. That's one thing, organizational structure. Second is, in our case, investigations. Corruption is really the backbone of how Russia is governed, and corruption is something that unites people across different social circles, different income, different regions of the country. Everybody is against corruption. So investigations against corruption of officials in state-owned companies is really an important tool to undermine the system. Next is, in our countries, we don't have access to media, which is controlled by the state or controlled by businessmen which are close to the state. So we need to become media outlets ourselves, primarily through internet. And we have done that. And video channel, video distribution has over the last few years became the most important channel for us. Our videos with investigations, with political statements, they regularly clock millions of views on YouTube. Next is political activity. In every country is different. And in Russia, political system is very repressed, and it's very hard for independent candidates to participate in the formal political life. We have come up with a system of tactical voting when we recommend people to vote for candidates which don't belong to the party of power and who, despite our ideological differences, may also weaken the regime. And it's very important to maintain moral authority. In our case, Navalny, his courage in returning back to Russia, facing imprisonment, his statements and messages from behind the bars, and his ability to continue struggle is very encouraging. The same can be said about Belarus activists, several of whom are now in jail, and they are very courageous. Despite torture, despite imprisonment, they continue to encourage people in Belarus and in the whole world. Next thing is, we all know what we don't like about the current system in our countries, but we also need to be able to paint the positive image of what will change for people, you know, on the streets, for people who have been suppressed by our regimes. What will happen if democracy starts to emerge? So combining all these tools is really key, and using the right mixture of them, I think, will lead us to success eventually.